Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to NHL 17 franchise mode with your Detroit Red Wings. Yes, we are back here again to do the 2019 NHL entry draft and off-season for the 1920 season. Last episode, we completely blew the roster up. We traded away loads of our veteran guys. We traded away Zetterberg, traded away Jimmy Howard, we traded away Antoine Vermette. We tried to trade away Mike Green, but he wouldn't go. And we basically freed up loads of cap space, picked up a couple of guys that might join the team. We picked up William Nylander, which was pretty fucking awesome, I must admit. But some of the trades that we made were for more guys on one-year deals that won't have salary cap for us by the end of the year. And we retained the salary of some guys, but they have their contracts running out by the off-season. So we've actually freed our team up loads salary cap wise. So if there are players we need to re-sign to big contracts, then we can do that. If there's free agents out there that look absolutely amazing that we need to pick up, we can do that. But first, we have the number 5 pick in the NHL entry draft. So let's do this. Pick number 5 of the draft. I'm not going to try and trade up for the pick. May as well not. The Anaheim Ducks, of course, won the Stanley Cup. So let's take a look at this lineup. So medium elite. So we've got the first pick, medium franchise goaltender, high top 6 defenseman, medium elite. I would love a franchise player. Probably won't get it with this top 5 pick. It's meant to be not as strong of a pickup as some of these guys. So first, second round, don't really want that. I haven't scouted these guys at all, have I? Novoselistev, he's an offensive defenseman. I have not scouted him at all. He is from Russia, and he is meant to go in the top 5. I'm going to have to go with what the game says. If he's projected to go in the top 5, I shouldn't be the one to say anything different. So there we go. Top 5 pick. He is a high top 6 defenseman. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. We pretty much got the same as this guy, or as the Vancouver Canucks, so I can't complain. So Novoselistev, something like that? Maybe, I don't know. Novoselistev. So I just also want to check what people got after me. High top 9 forward, medium elite. Kolstov was a elite goalie, as was Boys. After that, it's pretty much fine. So we actually made a relatively decent pick. We've already got goalies in the system, so that's not a problem. So that's fine. Let's make our pick then. So it's the second round, 33rd pick. So we have the third pick of the second round. So let's see who's available. A first/second round pick, Kwong. Hybrid first/second round pick. We'll take him then. He is a medium starter. Okay, so we might have another guy joining us on our team there. So we use our second round pick. I think we've already used our third round pick for this year's draft, if I remember correctly. We'll see what else was available. Oh no, I've got a third round pick. So let's see what else was up in the draft. So I got a this is the third round. Let's check the second round, sorry. So second round, I got a medium starter. They got a top 9 forward, bottom 6 forward. Anything crazy go behind me? No. So I actually made a pretty decent choice there. So round 3, 22nd pick of the draft. Let's go more towards what we've scouted now. So we've got a couple of third round guys here. Okay, so those guys are undrafted. Wow. Okay. So let's just go with the projections. So we've already picked up a defenseman. Let's go for a centre. Extra forward. He is an AHL top 6 forward. Wow, this draft is not very deep. My goodness. Wow. This is not good at all. So, the third pick in the 5th round. Let's just go on my projected stuff then. May as well. So, we've got 4th/5th round, short, 2-way forward. He is a low bottom 6 forward. Okay, better than nothing. Better than what we could have picked up. Okay, let's have another look. So, 6th round, we have the third pick of the 6th round. So, we're kind of speeding through this draft as well. What else we got here? Undrafted playmaker. We'll go the right winger, Ovechkin. Okay, there's got to be some sort of talent related there. A low AHL top 6 forward. Great job, me. Wow. So, last pick of the draft, I think this is. Speeded through the draft. We didn't really stack up on picks. It was more getting already established guys. Then we'll finish off with Srubev. He is a low bottom 6 forward. That's pretty decent to pick up in the last round of the draft, I must admit. I'm quite happy with that, in fairness. And, yeah, the rest of them got top 6 forwards. So, we got Novoselistev, Kwong, Lavoie, Yasu, Ovechkin, and Sabruev. So, the top 2 could potentially join our team at some point. The other ones, don't think so. So, sim to the re-sign phase. Let's sign ourselves some players again. We have plenty of salary cap space to be playing with. We've got 14 players. Anthony Mantha needs a new contract, so we should re-sign him, definitely. How much salary cap have we got then? $37 million. $37 million. Wow. I'm really happy with that. So, let's go each position by position. Let's go best overall. So, Morand, you can definitely have a contract, sir. Two-way contract. As an entry-level deal. Perfect. Did I draft you? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I drafted you in 2017. See? There you go. I've already got a guy that I've drafted that might join the team. Holmstrom, 77 at 22. Yeah, I don't see why not. Turgeon, 76 at 23. Yeah, why not? Go for it. Where is my boy Rasmussen? He's 74 at 20. It's not very good. Riley Shane, I'm not really that fussed about you. 67 at 20 for you. No, I'm fine, thank you. Okay, so centres are fine. So we're going to need to sign all of these guys. Okay. Did I see Ovechkin there? I didn't. I saw Sveshnikov. Right, so all of these guys need contracts. It's a good thing I have $37 million to spend, isn't it, guys? So he wants a 1-year contract at 2.805. Okay. 2.085, I should say. Okay, so we'll do 85% of that if we can, which is about $1.8 million. You know, we try and save as much as we can, because then we can go and get some awesome free agents. Matto, you want a contract? You want 2.825. Okay, good to know. So, 2.4, go $2.450 million for a year. So, getting a lot of guys on 1-year contracts. Sveshnikov, I would like to sign you to an 8-year deal. And he only wants 3.1. You are a beauty, Sveshnikov. 150 divided by 100. Nope, that's not doing it right. Times 85. That's about $2.6 million. We'll go 2.7 just to make sure he gets the money I think he's worth. Shadowy, 78 at 23 years old. Oh, he was drafted by the Sharks. Okay. Does he want a 2-way contract? Yes, he does. That's perfect. Maikkonen. Did I draft this guy? Yes, I did. Another 2017 pick that could see time. Entry-level deal for you, sir. See? Like, it's going really well now. Right, left wingers, they're fine. Right wingers, Gustav Nyquist. He's not very happy. Will he stay with this team, though? Ooh, $6 million. I'm not quite sure about that, mate. How much does he want for 5? Okay, so he wants... Doesn't really change if we go for 3 years. So if we go for 3 years and we go 6.725 divided by 100 times 85, it's about 5.750. So I'm happy to sign him to that for 3 years till he's 32 because I don't want to see if he started to drop or not. Anthony Mantha, you can definitely have a contract. $5 million, Jesus, okay. Whew. Can we go a 6-year contract? Yeah, because that will get you till you're 30, so through your prime years as well. So 5.775 divided by 100 times 85. I mean, we won't play that far, but we can go $5 million for that as well, so that would be perfect. Anthony Mantha, there you go, sir. Curtis Lazar, what would you like? A 1-year contract? Okay, fair enough. 3.375 divided by 100 times 85. $2.9 million I can do that for, which would be tremendous. $2.9 million. Morin, you can definitely have another contract. You've played well for me, sir. 73 at 19 for Elvanez. Yeah, you can have a contract, sure. Have your entry-level deal. Lind, 73 at 20. Low top 6 forward, sure. Have a contract. I drafted you in 2000. Yeah, sure, I'll give you a contract as well. Why not? Any more than any contract? Ovechkin is 62 at 18. Defense, okay. Lindell, definitely, you're getting a contract, sir. For 3 years, 3.980 divided by 100 times 85. That's $3.383 million, so $3.4 million should be okay. We might have a couple of players say they don't want to sign with us because of reasons. Then 3.550 divided by 100 times 85. That's about $3 million. So our defensive group, we've got Nurse, De Kaiser, Green I really want to get rid of. Cowan, he's alright actually. Lindell, wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Wallet. So Justin, should we re-sign Justin Schultz? I want to trade away Mike Green because I don't want him because I've got players that can replace him. So Justin Schultz, you get your money. So you can have $3.1 million. Wallet, you can definitely have a contract. 2.075 divided by 100 times 85. That's $1.8 million I can do that for. Perfect. Russo, 81 at 26. I'll do $1.1 million for 2 years. I think that's fair. Sproul, sure. We've got such depth on our back end though. Bugelis, yeah, you can have a 2-way contract. Thank you. Borowecki, you can also have that. Gustafsson, 78-27. It will go Hicketts instead. He's 78-23. Wow, we have a lot of these guys. 76-20, 76-28. No Lashov. We'll just go Gorda for this one. 76-20. Boom. So the other two I'm not really that fussed about. Okay, that's good. And goalies, Scott Darling, I'm not really that interested in re-signing him. Verolainen, I'm hoping he can be up as a starting goaltender soon. So that's fine. Right, so $43 million roughly. Or $37 million, or however much it is. And we'll advance a day, see who's re-signed with us. So we also need to see the upcoming free agents as well. So, let's have a look. So, Lazar, Lindell, Wallet, Sprawl, Mantha. Nyquist hasn't accepted the offer. Okay. Borowecki, Schultz, Hicketts, Bertuzzi, Turgeon, Shadoi, Sveshnikov, Russo, Matteau, Morin, Blugis, Mikkonen, Morand, Gorda, Lind, Elvenez, Holmstrom, Koblazek. Right, so we re-signed a lot of guys there. A lot of players coming back to the team. $17 million in salary cap space now. Gustav Nyquist does not want to re-sign with the team. So if we just take a look at this again. So centres. We've got William Nylander at an 85. Hopefully he'll be up at an 87 by the end of the season. So we've got Larkin, Nielsen, Nylander, Athanasio. Centres were absolutely fine. Not a problem. Left wingers. We've got Bertuzzi, Matteau, Sveshnikov, Shadoi. Which is fine. Oh, wait. We need to look at it in the system as well. Oh, no. This is main roster. So that's fine. So we need a top line left winger. Definitely. Right wing, we've got 86 Mantha, 83, 82, 80. That's fine. And then, yeah, that's fine. So, a depth right winger would be good. Defence, we need that top defenseman. We've got Nurse, De Kaiser, Green, Lindell, Cowan, Schultz, Wallet, and then we've got all of these guys down here. So our AHL defence is going to be absolutely solid. So, I think what we need to do then... Oh, then goaltenders, we need to pick up a starting goaltender. So we've got Peter Mrazek as a starting goaltender. Hopefully Verolainen will have grown to a low 80 by the end of the season. How much does Scott Darling want? Okay, can we make that a 2-way contract? Because if he's up for a 2-way contract, then I'll keep him. So yeah, if we do that, then we need to sign a top-line left winger and a top defenseman with $17 million, which we can do. He will not accept a 2-way deal. That's fine. I'm not that fussed about it then. So if we sim to free agency then, I've pretty much signed all the guys that I'm interested in signing. So that should be okay. So yeah, it is literally just top line left winger, depth right winger. Maybe a top line right winger or, maybe a decent right winger as well. So what have we got available? That's the first question. Matt Duchesne as a centre. Gustav Nyquist is literally the best player out there for wingers. Carl Hagelin at 84, so we'd have to go for Matt Duchesne. He's 28 years old. He wants 7 years on a contract, though. Tyler Myers would be good to go play with Nurse. He wants $6 million. Let's take a look at the goalies as well. Are there any super amazing goalies jumping out? We have Sergei Bobrovsky. That's pretty good. 89 overall. He wants 4 years. He'll be 34 by the end of his contract, but he wants $8 million. I would actually very much like that. Have an 89 and an 86. Yes. That would be great. Should we go for it, though? I'm going to go $8 million. I'm not giving you any more than that, Bobrovsky. So if we go $8 million with that, so that means we've got $9 million left to spend. So what can we pick up for $9 million? I think we should try and chase for... Let's try and trade away Mike Green. If we trade away Mike Green, we've got some extra salary cap space. We might be able to sign everybody. So if Mike Green goes, then Tyler Myers can replace Mike Green. And we can sign Matt Duchesne as well. So, if we go... Because then Matt Duchesne can play on the wing or something. Mike Green. He has to go. You have to go to a team. I don't care if I just get a draft pick for you. Right, go to Columbus. Can we pick up a solid defenseman here? Or something like that? Sonny Milano? No, there's no real decent wingers. Let's just trade them away. Can we go for a first round pick? I don't know. Is that going to be too much? Nah, it might be too much. We'll go for a second then. And drop in a third. So Mike Green for a second and third round pick from Columbus. Will that go through? Perfect. Thank you very much, Columbus. It's taken me ages to trade away Mike Green. So now we've got his like $5 million salary cap space off our team. The only problem, well, it's not a huge problem, but if we don't pick up any of these guys, then we've got a slight problem. So I want to pick up Tyler Myers, definitely. I'll go for $6 million, if that's all right, sir. $6 million for 2 years. That's more than fair. And then Matt Duchene, we are not doing a 7-year contract for you, sir. I will go a 5-year contract for you, because you're 89 overall, at $7 million. Let's try that. So we're going to try and sign Bobrovsky, Tyler Myers, and Matt Duchene. Okay, let's advance a couple of days, see what happens. Really want this to work out for our team. Incoming trade offer, Franz Nielsen. Oh, trading away Franz Nielsen would be very helpful, actually. Franz Nielsen goes for Chip Chura, who is 63 at 80. I don't think so. I don't really want him. But if you want Franz Nielsen, I'm sure we can figure out a trade here, sir. Do you have any decent wingers? Philip Forsberg, that's a bit too much. Foot, 73 at 20. Fiala. Fiala's decent, I guess. Craig Smith, or Colin Smith, can't remember which one. James Neal would be nice, but it's too much salary cap. $5 million for 7, I don't think so. I do not think so. Chip Chura, 63 at 18. I'd rather go for a guy that's already on the roster. What about, so if we go left wingers, we need that star left winger. Philip Forsberg would be the guy that we want. Right wingers, James Neal. Colin Smith, I guess, would be decent. And he's got somewhat of a salary to him as well. We take away that. So, Franz Nielsen for Colin Smith. Will that go through? Yes, it will. Okay, well, thank you very much. So, we lost Franz Nielsen. So, we've still got some solid guys up there. So, we should have the salary cap space to sign everybody now. So, Tyler Myers has rejected the offer. Matt Duchene has rejected the offer. And Bobrovsky's gone to Florida. Great, okay. So, now I can offer these guys more money. Because I have $21 million of salary cap space. Okay, perfect. So, Matt Duchene... 5 years will go... What should we go for? 5 years will get him to 33. We'll go 4 years, and we'll give you $7.7 million. Sure. Tyler Myers is still game. So I think if we go 2-year contract is fine, $6.5 million. So if we could get those two, that would really patch up our team, actually. Jason Spezza, he wants a 1-year contract, but he's really dropped. Tyler Johnson, I don't really need another centre, though. That's the problem. Oh, Carl Turris, he's down at an 85. Well, that might be because of his... That might be because he hasn't played last season, so he might be somebody we pick up. I don't need centres, though. The problem is there's an abundance of centres in this off-season right now. Okay, who have we picked up now? So, Tyler Myers has gone to New Jersey. Well, you're a dick. So, I've traded away some really good players, and if I don't get anything in return... This is a bit of a gamble that hasn't gone my way. I might have to re-sign Gustav Nyquist. Goalies. So who's available in the goalie pool? Probably nothing. Hellberg. Great. AHL starter, low backup. We'll go Dansk then. 78 at 25. There you go. Have a contract. So, we still have a shit ton of salary cap space here. Bad goaltending. We need that defenseman. We're going to have to go for Jake Gardner then, I guess. Can we go $5 million for 4 years, Gardner? That would be tremendous. He's a two-way defender, I think. If we sign Duchene... Okay, we'll see how these two do with us. Hopefully they will give us the money, or they'll sign with us. Because we could really do with them signing with us right now. Duchene has rejected the offer. Okay, so let's give him the contract he wants then. Oh, pardon me. Fine, let's give him the contract he wants. $7.350 million for 7 years. Minnesota's interested in him. Because with the right morale, he could grow up to a 90. Which is something that we need. And we can stick him on the wing. It's not a problem. Jake Gardner's rejected our offer. Well, I hate you. Danska's joined us. Well, at least somebody's signed with us this off-season. Matt Duchene, come on! I mean, Matt Duchene isn't even that amazing. Well, he is in this game, but, you know. So Gardner's still about. So Gardner will go $6 million for you. Fine. You've convinced me. $6 million for 4 years. There you go. And then Duchene will go $7.750 million for 7 years. 5 teams are interested in Gardner. If we can't pick up Duchene, we could pick up Kyle Turris. Because he is an 85 at the moment, but he was an 88 last year. So, oh, I don't want to go calendar. All we need to do is just basically give him a chance to play again and his morale will go up. I assume his morale's low. That's why he's down to an 85. So advance a few more days. Gardner's Gardner! It's because we finished in the bottom of the league. Nobody wants to sign with us. So let's just take a look at... Oh! He's gone. Kyle Turris is gone. Okay, fair enough. Right, I'm not going any higher than $6.5 million. You're not even worth that much, Gardner. Well, I'm going to do it because I need that defenseman right now. Just bloody sign with me, you knob. I do have depth at defence, if not. So that's the last offer I'll give him. Now it's a case of Duchene. Is he going to sign with us? No, he's not. My goodness. This is not going very well at all. So, Duchene, we haven't really picked him up. It's the difference between an 86 and an 89. Right, so we'll go $8 million. That's the max that I'm doing for you, Matt Duchene. Nobody else is interested in signing you. If I have to wait till the start of the season, then I'll do it. But I'm not signing you for that much money. You can forget about it, mate. Right, Jay Gardner's joined me. Perfect. Cost me $6.5 million, but he's finally joined us. Thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. And then Matt Duchene, finally. So $8 million we get Matt Duchene for. Jesus. So let's just take a look at our contracts again. Manage our contracts, see where we're at. View contracts, please. So, salary cap. We've got $9 million of salary cap space still. If we take a look at each position. So, centres, we're set. Duchene, Larkin, Nylander, Athanasio, and Morand. Morand, 84 at 20. Wow! My goodness, when did he grow so much? Bloody hell! Nice job. Right, and then left wing, we've got Bertuzzi, Matos, Sveshnikov, and we've got... Where'd he go? Oh, no, it's the other one, isn't it? So we need a left winger. Right wingers, we've got Mantha. That's who I was talking about. Mantha, Colin Smith, Curtis Lazar, Glenn Denning could be our depth guy. So right wingers we're actually okay with at the moment. Then Gardner, De Keyser, Lindell, Nurse, Schultz, Wallet. Then it depends if these guys grow anymore. And in the system, we've got Cowan. Okay, so we've got some good guys in the system. And then goalies, we've got Mrazek and Dansk with Vehalainen, hopefully growing next year. So, we need to sign a left winger. Even if we put Nyquist, even if we sign Nyquist and stick him on the right wing. So I think this team could be pretty solid for next year because we blew up the roster. So if we sign, yeah, I think Nyquist is the only other guy available, isn't he? Gustav Nyquist is still available. He's asking for way too much money. Yeah, he's the only person available. If we could get him on that first line. So I'm going to go $6.5 million. You're not getting anything more than that. I don't care if you're a free agent. None of the teams are interested in signing you, Nyquist. Even if I have to wait till the start of the season, I'm willing to do it because that's my final offer. If you don't want to take it, it's up to you. So let's have a look. Advanced day. Let's see if Nyquist signs with us. No, he hasn't. More money might change my mind. Okay, that's not a problem. Right, so if we sim to the start of the season, so we've got quite a lot of depth in this team anyway, so if we go to the 1st of September, I believe, then that would be awesome. Or is it the 1st of October? I don't know. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Right, so that's good. So we've managed to sign a couple of guys. Peter Mrazek is still our #1 guy in goal, which I'm not too happy with. Our defence is pretty much the same as it was last year, unless some of my players grow. If we get like Darnell Nurse up at an 88 and Lindell up at an 86, then our team will be so much better than last year. And offensively, I think we've managed to patch up some of the problems. Still got a few problems there, but we've managed to patch up a few. So my centres should be set now. We traded away Franz Nielsen, which isn't a problem. Nashville wanted him. They can take him. We got Colin Smith for him, or Craig Smith, or whatever his name is. So he should be able to produce for us quite nicely. Yeah, but overall, quite happy. Didn't really have any restricted free agents I needed to qualify either. So, overall, if everybody just grows over this off-season, then we're going to be a solid team. Even if everybody grows by like 2 overall points, then it would be perfect. Nice. I'd be very happy about that, I must admit. So, let's see if we can do this, guys. We're going into August. Had the number 5 pick of the draft, which is always very good. So, this will be year 4. Usually it takes me about 5 years to win a Stanley Cup with a team. It's my 5-year rule. We kind of bounce around for the first few years. Let's see if we can do this in year 4, because this is our 4th year in charge, right? Or is this our... Yeah, this is our 4th year in charge. Yeah, it is. Okay, so September 1st has arrived. So we're going to keep going. Actually, let's take a look at free agents now. Is Gustav Nyquist actually with a team? If he's not, then he's going to keep requesting more money. And what's going to happen? He's going to be an idiot and not get the money that he wants. So, let's sign free agents. We've only got 5 out of 6 goalies in the system, which is alright, I guess. Gustav Nyquist is still sitting there. He wants a 1-year contract for $7 million. No. Or 7.75. I'll go $7 million for 1 year, Nyquist. If that's what you want, I'm happy to give it to you for 1 year. You're 87 overall. You would really help us out, actually, up the top. So, that's the offer you're getting. Have fun. If you don't want it, then that's the last offer I'm giving you. The season will roll on. December 1st will roll on. And you still won't have the chance to play. Nope, he doesn't want to play. Fair enough. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, everybody else is happy that we sent him an offer. Extra funds. Lucky me. I still need to fix all the arena stuff. Owner goals. What is our owner goal today? We are still a rebuilder, apparently. Okay, earn at least 90% of the profit. Concessions need an upgrade. Sell 85% of available season tickets this year. Good to know. Right, so let's take a look at this team now. Can we actually take a look at our roster moves? Or do we have to wait for that? We might have to wait for it. Nope, we can do it now. So, let's take a look at this team. I want to see what this team's like. So, forward, centres. So, Nylander's 85. Riley Sheahan's down there. Morand is up at an 86. My God. A second round pick of 2017 has just skyrocketed up the depth chart. Wow. My goodness. That's fucking awesome. So, Riley Sheahan, you're going down. See you next year, punk. And then 86 overall. So that has actually sorted out our centre position nicely. 89, 87, 86, 85, 84. So we've got 3 second liners. 3 second line centres there. And we've got a third. We've finally got that first line centre though. So that's good. So left wingers. We've got Bertuzzi up at an 86. Oh, this is brilliant. Svechnikov, Matteau. That's going to be it for that. Okay. Right wingers. We've got Mantha up at an 87. Smith, Lazar, Glendenning, Morin. So Morin will probably have to go down. Defenseman, we've got Nurse up at an 86. We've got 2 86s, 85, 84, 83, and then 3 82s. Jared Cowan's up at an 83. So I think if we send depth defenseman, Robbie Russo, if you go down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defensemen. Sprawl, you shoot right. Wallette, you shoot left. So Nurse, Gardner shoots left, doesn't he? So Nurse and Gardner. De Kaiser shoots left. We've got too many left-handed shots here. And then Schultz, Wallette, Sprawl. So, we'll keep all of them up there. Jared Cowan, you can come up as well, I guess. There you go. And goalies, we've got Mrazek there. Oh, and Verolainen stayed at a 77. So here's a minor starter, so he'll stay as the minor starter. Okay, so we've still got some gaps in this lineup, but I'm actually quite happy with what we've got here. So Craig Smith is playing on the first line. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Morand, he's a second line forward. We'll play him on the second line then. So, our first line, Bertuzzi, Duchesne, Mantha. Second line, Morand, Larkin, Craig Smith. Yep, that makes sense. They're all second liners, that's perfect. Third line, Matteau, Nylander, Lazar. Fourth line, Svechnikov, Athanasio, Glendenning. And scratched, we have Wallette, Sprawl, and Morin. That's actually a really solid lineup. There is depth screaming through that lineup at the moment. I'm happy with that. And then defence, Gardner, Nurse. Have Nurse play on the left side. Because Gardner's got that 5 years extra of experience. De Kaiser, Lindell, Cowan, Schultz. With our backup guys as Warlett and Sprawl. Oh, this is good. And the only problem is the goaltending. Honestly, the only situation we've got here is the goaltending. So if we were to sign Gustav Nyquist, he would slot in the top line, and I guess Bertuzzi would go down, Moran would go down, Mateau would go down, Svechnikov. We'd have to get rid of Glendening. It'd basically be replacing an 82 for an 87. Then again, Glendening is a fourth line forward, so there's no point really doing that. Mateau, are you a checking line guy? Nylander's a second line guy, and Lazar is a scoring line guy. Well, okay, so if we put Athanasio here... Oh, no, wait, they're scoring line guys, aren't they? So, Svechnikov is a scorer. Actually, no, we'll put Nylander and Svechnikov. So that's a third line scoring unit with a second line guy on there as well. And then Mateau, Athanasio, and Glendening. Yeah, okay. I'm very happy with this lineup, actually. It's much better than last year's, I think. Because we've got quite a lot of second line centres, which isn't a problem. You can never have too many second line centres, especially in the depth chart. So if we go down to here, we will have played all of the preseason games. So we'll let all the preseason games roll through, and then we'll call that an episode. Come back next episode for Year 4. Can we win the Stanley Cup in Year 4? I think so. I think we stand a bloody good chance. So 3 weeks on forwards in the O. Why not? So Peter Mrazek is still an 86 overall. Budget allocation. Perfect. That's what I want. Arena operations, you want all the stuff. Advertising can go do whatever. Put all the money we can. We'll go $3.5 million, $3.6 million into that. Promotions, get some extra as well. And there you go. Save budget. Perfect. So we lost our first game. Perfect. Also assigned promotion nights. I'm not really that fussed about them anymore. So pre-season is pre-season. It's never usually that good of an indication of where a team's going. So we've lost every single pre-season game so far. I think we need to make a trade for a top-notch goalie. That's what we need to do. Peter Mrazek isn't quite cutting it for this team. If we could make a trade for one, then we might actually be set. That would be quite nice, actually. Then against Ottawa, we managed to win 1 game, so that's good. Or 2 games. 3 games. Okay, so we went 3-3-1 in the off-season. So let's just take a look at the goalies that are around the league and see which ones are potentially available to trade for. We can always give away a first-round pick if necessary. Gustav Nyquist is still waiting for that contract, but he's asked for too much. So goalies. Goalies. There's Gibson at a 90. That'll be tremendous, but it's huge trade value. The one that I'm thinking of is... Oh, who was it? Who was it that had those 2 goaltenders? It was Boston. It was Boston who had them. They had Rask and Subban. So they've got a 90 and a 91. Malcolm Subban would be a solid pickup for this team. But I don't have the salary cap for it. Well, I do have the salary cap for it. I don't have the trade value for it is the problem. Well, I could throw in Mrazek and a first-round pick. Because my other goalies, Kwong's a 66 at 19. So that's not too bad. So then draft picks. We could chuck in maybe a first from next year. Would that be enough? I don't think it would be. Peter Mrazek and a first-round pick from next year's draft for Malcolm Subban. Will that go through? No, okay. So we might have to chuck in like a second or something as well. Which I'm happy to do, because I've got 2 seconds this year. But then we'd have our 91 rated starting goaltender. And this team would actually be rounded off a lot nicer. Let's give away Columbus's pick as well. So, Peter Mrazek, who's meant to be elite, but he's not. A first-round pick from next year and a second-round pick from this year for Malcolm Subban. Will that go through? No, okay. That's something to keep in mind. We're going to keep an eye on Malcolm Subban. Maybe we could take Tuukka Rask instead, but I'd rather take Malcolm Subban because he's younger and can still grow. So, I think we will end this episode here then, folks. We will start next episode with Year 4 in charge of this team. Hopefully we'll be able to return to the playoffs and maybe even win the Stanley Cup. So yes, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye!